Howdy guys, it's your boy Menapolee here again, yet another amazing episode. In today's video, I'm doing something different. It's something that I do once every year. I try to recount like my story. I try to look back on how I started my journey up until this point. In this video, I'll be talking about how YouTube, has changed my life, or I can even say how YouTube is changing my life. All right. I'm a travel YouTuber and I've been able to build my YouTube channel to close to 80,000 subscribers. As at when I'm making this video, I'm currently at 79 79,000 subscribers, almost 80,000 subscribers. I started from nothing, guys. Just like every single one of you watching this video, if you're an aspiring YouTuber, just like you, I started from nothing. I was confused in the beginning, made a lot of mistakes, made a lot of sacrifices just to get to where I am now. YouTube have been able to enable me. YouTube have been able to enable me travel to, well, I'm close to 18 different countries, and I'm still growing. Okay, this is my close to my third year of having a travel YouTube channel. Like I said in this video, I want to share with you guys my journey, how YouTube has helped me, how YouTube is helping me. And the goal of this video is to inspire some of you who is, trying to build your YouTube channel, who is trying to grow. Recently YouTube passed the new policy of monetization. In the past, you needed like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized if you are doing long form videos, and if you are doing shorts, you needed like 1,000 watch hours and 10 million views in 90 days if you were doing shorts to get monetized. Right now, YouTube has like increased the threshold, so it's much more difficult now, for new YouTubers to actually get monetized. Right now, you need, for both shorts and long form, you need 1,000 subscribers, and you need for long form 1,000 subscribers and 8,000 watch hours within 1 year to be able to get monetized, and also for shorts 1,000 subscribers and 20 million views in 90 days to get monetized. So you see that is much more difficult now. Yeah. Anyways, I want to share my journey with you guys and hopefully help young creators, young YouTubers find their way, because on this my story, I'll be sharing my personal story. I'll be sharing with you guys how I navigated my way to where I am now, how I was able to grow my YouTube channel to what it is today, and hopefully you can get some things that can help you. Right now, as I'm making this video, I'm currently in Nairobi, Kenya, in an Airbnb. Let me show you guys what it looks like outside. So this is what it looks like outside. Oh yeah, so it's currently, I think it's around 7 p.m. here in Nairobi, and it's very, very cool. So you can see like my shirt. Yeah. Before I start this video, while I'm sharing my lessons, for every single one of you that wants to grow your YouTube channel, that wants to learn how to get monetized, because this monetization that YouTube has implemented would come in effect on the 1st of February 2027. So you have about 4 months to get monetized using the old monetization policy, right? The old monetization threshold. And I am currently hosting a webinar. I'm giving out a free class for any of you that are interested in growing your YouTube channel to get monetized before that time. All you have to do is go to the description below and click the link to join. Click the link to join to register. All right. It's a very simple process. Select the date you will be available. I'm going to be there to teach you guys, show you guys certain things that are just beyond this video. Yeah. All right. Let's get into the video. Right now, I started my YouTube journey in 2018. As a young graduate, a young man who just came out from school. I was confused with life. What do I do? Where do I start with my life and all of that, yada yada yada. So I decided to something came to my mind one day, that I should take stock of like the things I was good at, the things I knew how to do. And I was taking stock, and I realized that I was good at communicating. I could speak, I could articulate my thoughts, I could talk to people. I love just being in environments where I could encourage people, I could talk to people. So that was just me. That was who I am. I found that I was doing those things effortlessly. So in 2018, started a YouTube channel. At the time, I was working in Surulere, earning around 30,000 naira monthly at the time. So with the money I was earning, I saved up a bit of money. I was able to, from that job, I was able to buy a camera. I was able to buy microphone, buy what do you call it, tripod, all the things I needed. But before I bought all of those things, I was using my phone at the time to record myself, record. I was doing motivational videos. I was doing so many things. At the time in 2018, I had YouTube channel. I changed different niches from motivational videos to vox pop to I was doing so many things. I can't even remember all the things I did, but I did so many things in 2018. And my video wasn't growing. I wasn't getting views, I wasn't getting engagement, nothing. But while I was doing all of that in 2018 into 2019, I something different was happening to me. While I was doing my YouTube, I would always go online to learn about editing. I would go online to learn about how to use a camera and all of those things. Because at that time, YouTube, those who owned YouTube channels then, where you needed like a very good, your videos need to be very, very quality to have a YouTube channel that time. So I wanted to be like these people. Anyways, I did all of that, was learning. And while I was doing all of those things, I had bought my camera, was trying to build my channel, nothing was working. I got fired from my job at that time, 2019. I got fired from my job. When I got fired, I was no longer earning money. Of course, YouTube wasn't giving me money at the time. I needed to go into the workforce to look for a job, to earn some money so that I can return back to my YouTube and I'll start, doing YouTube again. So at the time, I'd already built up skills in editing, 1 year and 6 months of doing YouTube, editing my YouTube videos, going online to watch editing videos, going online to watch so many videos on how to use camera. I'd already learned a lot. So when I got fired, I started thinking to myself, okay, what would I do afterwards? The next thing I did was I started using my editing skills, my video skills to create videos for people. I would make videos for companies, make videos for different brands. I started growing in that area. Eventually I started doing advertisement videos, TV commercials for different businesses. So I grew in the advertisement industry for a while. Was making decent amount of money at the time. So I was able to save up. I was saving up while I was making money, saving up, saving up, saving up. So my life was cool. My life was good. At this time, this is 2019. I got fired. Started doing advertisement video 2020. And life was good. Life was good. 2020, 21, 22. I was doing that. I had left my YouTube. I'd left all the my YouTube. I'd left all the skills, the view, the channel, and all of that. Eventually, 2023, that was when the new government came into power in Nigeria, and they changed policies which affected all the businesses that I was working with that was giving me advertisement contracts at the time. So it affected them. A lot of them was no longer they were no longer reaching out. I tried getting new businesses, nothing was working. So I needed to think again. Okay, now I'm at this point, what do I do? How do I change? How do I earn money? All right. What do I do now that the country is this way? My business is going down. I'm not earning money anymore. All of this happened in 2023, by the way. So I told myself I needed something a way to earn money such that it wouldn't be dependent on the Nigerian government again, because I couldn't go through that stress of building something and just one government policy would just break everything away. So I wanted something that I can build that was not dependent on the Nigerian government or any country in particular, right? And I wanted to earn in dollar, because at the time that the president came into power in 2023, when there was like a proclamation of subsidy removal, it also affected the dollar at the time. So the dollar was just skyrocketing. So there was this panic that, oh, the dollar, people wanted to buy dollar, people wanted to earn in dollar, people wanted to get dollar. So I needed to earn in dollar at that time, because it's like a future proof for the naira. If you have dollar, if you're earning in dollar, it helps your income, right? If you're earning in dollar, it actually helps you, you can live at least to an extent quite comfortable. Anyways, 2023, I started thinking for a long time. The funny thing? All of this time I had forgotten I started YouTube, but I was into video production. I was a video person. So my friend called me one day, sent me a video about one guy earning money on YouTube, and I was like, since I'm a video person, I can't go and learn tech. I can't go and start doing any kind of online business. YouTube is like a natural transition point for me. Let me go back to YouTube and figure this thing out, because at the time I was doing YouTube, that time 2018, I didn't know what I was doing, right? Even right now, I didn't know what I was doing. So this time around, I had built what do you call it? I had built experience, right, in the advertisement space. I know about quality, I know about editing and all of those things, and I decided to go into YouTube. That was like a very big mistake. So this is lesson number one. Throughout 2023, I started doing gaming videos, trying to create quality videos, putting it out there to make my channel look very amazing, make the videos very quality. None of those things worked, guys. For 1 year, throughout 2020, March of 2023 to March of 2024, I only had 600 subscribers. I had made close to 50 videos thereabout. Each of the videos, I was spending serious money. So the lesson I'm going to give to you guys when you're starting your YouTube channel, right? YouTube is not about quality of video. A lot of people think, oh, you need the best camera, it's not about quality of video. Those things don't really matter. YouTube is all about the content itself. You can have terrible visuals, but if your content is good and is valuable to people, they would watch it. Do you understand? That's one lesson I learned. For 1 year, it took me 1 year to understand that it's not about quality of videos. How did I learn this lesson? Fast forward to 2024, March of 2024. It's been 1 year. I've been doing my YouTube, and I'd only had 600 subscribers. I could not meet the 4,000 watch hours. It was difficult, guys. Then one day, I was brainstorming, talking with some people watching videos online. I stumbled upon travel videos, right? I started exploring like Lagos, Nigeria. The first two videos I then did on travel got me monetized. Guys, only two videos. My first video got around 30,000 views. Second video got around 36,000 views. At this time, I had 600 subscribers. So those two videos got me close to like extra 700 subscribers, got me the watch time requirement, and I got monetized in less than 1 month. And I was like, Now, let me tell you the irony. The irony of it was that at the time I got monetized and I made those travel videos, it was I'd spent all my money in 2023. I was broke. I was selling my things, selling my properties, right? So when I went to make that travel video, I sold something in my house to go and make that video. But I told myself that I wouldn't spend the money I used to spend in 2023, because that time I would employ camera guys, I would pay a crew to follow me around, I would pay Agbero, I was just spending so much money. When 2024 came, I told myself that any niche I want to go into, any video I want to do, because I don't have money this time around, I would make sure it is me, myself, and I that can do that video. I will make sure that I don't require any kind of assistance. It's just me, and since I don't have any kind of camera, I would use only my phone. At the time, I had a Samsung Galaxy S20. This was in 2024. I had a Samsung Galaxy S20. I decided to use a Samsung Galaxy S20 to go and film. I did a video on the Lagos Blue Line, the train that runs from Marina to Mile 2. Did a video on the boat, Lagos Ferry, that runs from Ikorodu to Ikoyi. Did those two videos. Those two videos got me monetized, and it was my phone I used. Just putting the way I'm holding my camera right now, putting my phone. My phone got me monetized. I used that phone for close to 1 year before I bought this DJI Action 5, right? So my phone was what got me monetized, guys. Now, even after I got monetized, a lot of people think that the journey, when you get monetized, the journey stops as monetization and your life becomes good, life, everything becomes, it doesn't work that way. Monetization is just the first step of the journey. The main part of the journey is after monetization, the work that goes into the video, the work that goes into YouTube. You need to double that work to earn, because YouTube, the way YouTube works is the more you post, the more the views, the more the revenue. That's just the YouTube. The more you post, the more the views, the more the revenue. So if you were posting one video a week, because when I started I was posting one video a week, one video a week. So in a month, I'll do 4 videos, sometimes 5. But to earn money, that strategy could not sustain me. I needed to increase the number of videos. But anyways, when I got monetized, my first YouTube paycheck was $74 that month, $74. And I was like, that I've worked so hard, that why is my life not transforming? I mean, what would I do with $74 and all of that? Then one day, one of my friend, so my friend was like, man, I sell this game, right? You'll make the money back. I then told him that, how is that even possible? How can one video make you $500, $600? He then showed me his back end, and I was like, this is possible. And I sold the game, started making videos, making a lot of videos, and my revenue was growing. It was growing. Sometimes it goes down, sometimes it goes up. It wasn't stable, but I could see some improvements, right? And one day I did a video and I was so surprised. One video was able to make that money back. And it's been up and down ever since. That's why I said YouTube is changing my life, right? So because of YouTube, I've been able to grow, as a person. I've met people, I've met so many people. I've traveled to 18 countries, all through using YouTube revenue only. I've barely had sponsors on my videos. YouTube revenue is what I use, and yeah, I have grown to the point where I've learned to understand that YouTube is a business. YouTube is not just like a content platform, it's a business. And I have learned since when I started operating YouTube as a business, I started seeing a lot of changes, right? And I want to teach you guys this. You see, all of what I've just given you is a summary of my story. There were so many things that happened, so many challenges, and I'm sure a lot of you are having such challenges now. Some of you are in paid employment, some of you are working for, of course, working for people. You're in your business, you don't know what you want to do, how you want to start your YouTube journey and all of that. That is why I'm here. So some of you are in paid employment, some of you are confused, you don't know how to build your YouTube channel. You've been trying for so long, right? What I want to just tell you guys, for those of you that have not started at all, is that just start your YouTube channel, okay? You do not figure these things out on your, in the beginning, then you implement. No, you figure it out as you go. Just like what I'm telling you, travel YouTube is not my first love. It wasn't the first thing I thought about when I wanted to do YouTube. I had done so many other niches before I got into travel. Okay, I was figuring it out as we go. Even right now, I'm still figuring it out. You never stop learning. There is no business in the world where you actually get to the end of knowledge in that business. You always want to keep improving the business. You always want to learn new things to bring better services to your customers and whatnot. The same thing with YouTube. You never stop learning. You keep putting out content. You keep learning from every video. You keep making mistakes. The more mistakes you learn, the more mistakes you make, the more you learn. Let me give you guys a simple strategy. I've said these things before in some of my old videos. Now, one of the simple ways you can grow on YouTube, right, is by putting out more content out there. It's simple. Put out more content. If you watch football, Cristiano Ronaldo will always say numbers do not lie. Numbers makes all the difference. In the past, I told you I used to make one video every week, so 4 videos in a month. But when I started making more, I saw the difference. Just imagine this. If you and your friends start a YouTube channel and your friends post one video every week, no matter the niche, at the end of the year, you would have, posted 53 different times or 52 different times, depending on the number of weeks in a year. But if you decide to post 3 videos a week, while your friend is doing one a week, at the end of the year, you would have done almost 120, 140 videos at the end of the year. What that means, when you put it in perspective, is this. Because you posted more videos, right, it means you've made more mistakes than your friend. Your friend has made 53 mistakes and he has 53 opportunities to actually correct those mistakes. You've made 120 mistakes, 130 mistakes, and you've 113 times to actually make corrections. It means you will definitely grow faster than your friends. It's just simple mathematics. It is not rocket science. Simple mathematics, right? These are the strategies I want to share with you guys. Okay, I want to share with you guys some of my experience, some of the strategies I implement on my YouTube channel that is helping me grow, that is helping me see transformation on my videos, helping me see growth on my videos. I want to help you guys reach the same growth. Okay, yeah, all right guys, so this is just a bit of the story. I plan on making this maybe one or two, a 3-part series, maybe, of sharing more details, some of the things that I did on some of my journeys, all right, how I experienced my first breakthrough and all of that. I will share that with you in subsequent videos. But if you enjoyed this video, let me know what you think. If you're interested in growing your YouTube channel, click the link in the description below. Until next time, stay safe. Peace.